So this week, the week of April 27th to May 1st, you'll be working on Westward expansion. Here's the weekly overview. The topic is Westward expansion, and what we want you to be able to answer is what was the manifest destiny and how did it influence westward expansion? Also, how justifiable was U.S. expansion in the 1800s? As a side note, who is this giant woman and how does she connect to manifest destiny? On Monday, April 27th, we want you to start with Crash Course 11 and 17. You can find both of these on YouTube and complete the worksheets on Teams. We want you to know how US either fought or bought their way across owning the continent. It's going to be due on Monday, April 27th on Teams. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this week, you're going to be working on the US expansion map. Basically, you'll be creating a map by merging the United States territories map, Native American tribes map, and the modern states maps all together. You'll be completing a final single map to submit. We want you to see the various ways the U.S. can be divided and how America expanded and how it impacted Native Americans. This will be due on Thursday, April 30th on Teams. Note, please read all instructions before starting. That'll be important for you. Basically, you're just merging these maps together. So on Tuesday, you'll be starting step 1 of your map. What you're going to do is create a map of the territories of the United States at that time. Recreate this map and the 9 areas and territories on it, on as big of a piece of paper or on this piece of sidewalk, whatever you can, but make it as big as you possibly can because you're going to be adding a lot to this map throughout the week. We want you to use a black implement to create this step of the map because we want to have a clear outline and show the territories neatly. Include a title, a key for the colors you use, and a compass. Do not print, trace, or project this map. We want you doing it by hand so you get a sense of the United States, and we just want to see how well you can do it. So on Wednesday, you'll be starting step 2 of your U.S. expansion map. You'll be adding the Native American tribes to the map you started yesterday. Use this map to add the names of the groups living across America. Now, use a different color for each Native American group and their region. So, for example, Great Plains could be blue and the Eastern Woodlands could be green. Include a key to say which color is which group. On Thursday, you'll be doing step 3. You'll be adding the modern states of America. Find a map with the 48 continental United States on it, and write the postal abbreviations for each state. For example, WA for Washington, NY for New York, and so on. You don't need to worry about the outline, just do the postal abbreviation. Do them all in the same color so it's clear which is a state and which is a Native American group. Take a picture of your final map and submit it on Teams. Here are some examples of student work. This one's mine, but I'm not showing it to you because I don't want you to copy it. This one's great. They did a good job including all the words they could. However, you see that in the Northeast, they don't have Native Americans group listed there. They have a very good key though. This one, they got everything on it, but their writing could be neater. This one's blurry, but you can tell they have a very good outline of their different areas. This one does a good job of having different colors for Native American groups. You don't need to outline your states, but they did a good job of it. This one's not very clear about where one state is or where another one is. That's why coloring is key. This one does a good job of including the different regions, and you can see that they colored each of the different states. This one's really good too. It's clear that they didn't trace or project it. They created it for themselves, and you can see where everything is because they have different color codes. This one also does a great job. It's very clear where things are, and you can see that they went to the border just in case they needed some extra space. Now on Friday, May 1st, you'll be starting the U.S. expansion quiz on Teams. We want you to match historic events to their description. So connect events, descriptions, and you're going to be applying them to current events today. It's going to be due on Friday, And as a note, you can use the class textbook and your parents to help you complete it. It'll be a little bit tricky in that some of the current events may be a little bit hard to connect to modern events, but be creative. Now to wrap up, come back to this checklist at the end of the week to make sure you did everything you needed. The Crash Course U.S. History number 11 and 17 should be watched and the worksheet should be completed. Also, you should have your U.S. expansion map done. That includes step 1 through 3, the territories, Native Americans, and modern states. And finally, you have your U.S. expansion quiz. Additional notes? Don't procrastinate. If you can, work ahead on the map. It'll take you some time. Look for conferencing announcements on Teams. Students, please email your teacher directly with any questions you may have. And finally, come back to this video whenever you need to review stuff. Alright, have a great week, and we'll see you all later.